The Sports Talk Recruiting Report is sponsored by Seawell's Catering.
Tonight, a reminder, season and game day parking at Seawell's, as well as tailgate orders. So looking ahead to football season, contact Seawell's at 803-771-7385 or email seawellscatering@gmail.com. All right, South Carolina missed on a major target Friday this afternoon when safety Jadon Blair of Winston-Salem announced a commitment to JP, hold your applause, Notre Dame. So Jadon Blair announced he committed to Notre Dame this afternoon. Penn State, Michigan, and Florida State were his other finalists. South Carolina target linebacker Jaden Breaker plans to make his commitment announcement tomorrow at a time still yet to be determined. Breaker is down to the Gamecocks, NC State, and Utah. Many have theorized that this is the player that Shane Beamer was talking about when he tweeted out on 4th of July about getting some good news over the phone. So could be Jaden Breaker to the Gamecocks tomorrow. Defensive tackle Bryce Jenkins, 6'5", 326-pounder out of Washington, D.C., will announce tomorrow with the Gamecocks, Maryland, Tennessee, and Rutgers on his final list. Clemson target linebacker Kamar Archie of Princeton, New Jersey, announced a commitment to Rutgers this afternoon. Michigan was his other finalist. I don't know the last time Rutgers won a recruiting battle over Clemson and Michigan, but there you go. Rutgers, of course, the State University of New Jersey, so maybe he and his family decided he just wanted to stay close to home. I'm going to stop editorializing, just trying to figure out what somebody goes to Rutgers instead of Michigan and Clemson. The Tigers led for Archie after his official visit in early June. However, he visited Rutgers multiple times throughout the recruiting process, and Greg Schiano was able to convince him to stay home. Clemson missed last night on wide receiver Samari Reed out of Coconut Creek, Florida, who picked Ole Miss over Clemson, Kentucky, Penn State, and West Virginia. The Tigers have one receiver commitment, Juju Preston, and will now focus on former Ole Miss commitment Dylan Alfred. The Tigers offered him soon after his decommitment last month, and he is scheduled to attend their recruiting function July 26th, so the back end of this month. That's now 10 straight Clemson targets who have committed to other programs since the Tigers last picked up a commitment June 6th, so about 30 days ago, when offensive tackle Rowan Byrne committed to Clemson. Defensive end Donovan Darden of Havelock, North Carolina, remains locked on his Final Four finalists of South Carolina, NC State, Illinois, and Pitt. All four are keeping in touch as he works his way through the process to an announcement he hopes to make later this month. Darden made official visits to all four schools, that's South Carolina, NC State, Illinois, and Pitt, and if he takes more visits during the live week at the end of this month, they will come from those same four schools. So pretty safe bet that he's going to commit to one of those four. Gamecocks defensive coordinator Clayton White has been keeping in contact with Darden, and the two last spoke earlier this week, Monday. Darden is getting closer to a decision, saying on a scale of 1 to 10, he's sitting at about an 8. The deciding factors for him, just everything, he says. The way they'll use me, the education I'll get, the coaches, the culture, it's really everything. Last season, Darden recorded 46 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, and 10 quarterback hurries. Darden also placed some quarterback at Havelock, the school that sent Pharaoh Cooper to the Gamecocks way back in 2013. Former Gamecock offensive tackle Corey Robinson also prepped at Havelock High School. J.L. Man wide receiver Keyshawn Henderson has committed to Gardner Webb. 2026 wide receiver Jordan Gidron of Ridgeview named a top 12 of South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Ole Miss, Alabama, Auburn, Miami, Duke, North Carolina, Florida State, NC State, and LSU. I'm sorry, I can't read a top 12 with a straight face the way that Corn can. Why even trim it? Why even tell us? But again, South Carolina makes the top 12 schools for 2026 wide receiver Jordan Gidron out of Ridgeview High School. 2026 offensive tackle Desmond Green of Timberland was offered by Syracuse. 2026 quarterback Darian Coleman of Orlando was recently offered by South Carolina, but he is committed to Miami. Texas A&M transfer catcher Max Coffer has committed to South Carolina. So the Gamecocks pick up another baseball transfer. Coffer started 36 of 46 games as a freshman in 2023, but only 7 of 14 this season. For his career at Texas A&M, he had a 194 average. So struggled at the dish, and we'll see if that improves when he gets to Columbia. That is it for tonight's recruiting report presented by Seawells. Remember, when planning that special event, whether it be a wedding reception, birthday party, corporate outing, awards banquet, or business luncheon, call the catering experts at Seawells. They've been serving the Columbia area with excellent food and service for over 70 years. Visit SeawellsCateringSC.com for menu options or call Seawells 803-771-7385.